After 20 days sidelined by injury, Caitlin Clark returned and picked the perfect target, revenge against the undefeated New York Liberty. And just like that, it looked like she never left.
Clark, another long three. She's back!
This might have been Caitlin Clark's best performance yet. NBA range threes, broken records, and a level of brilliance the WNBA's never seen before. And the first time she brought it up the court, she wasted no time, dropping a perfect dime that set the tone for the night.
For her last two. Nicely done to get it inside to Mitchell. Those two have such a great connection, especially when Kelsey...
The connection was instant, and that same chemistry showed up again when she found Aaliyah Boston in the post.
Great rebounding team this season.
Same in transition. Boston was already on the move. She knew exactly what was coming.
This is one thing you get with Clark is great pace and great passes. Found Boston perfectly.
A dime straight out of a quarterback's playbook that made 3 assists with 3 minutes left in the first. But Caitlin hadn't even scored yet, until she changed that in style.
Clark last played for Indiana against New York, and now she takes it in off glass and has a chance for a three-point play.
She put a top-tier defender on skates and finished with the N1. Now that's CC magic. And well, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first, that magic would do something that would change not only this game, but WNBA history.
Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got
a deep pull-up, and it didn't stop there. It sparked something unstoppable.
two players with incredible
The commentator was speechless after that one, back to back, and this one even deeper than the last. But wait, it didn't even stop it there.
Clark, another long three. She's back!
3 threes in under a minute to close the quarter, and 2 of them were from over 30 feet. That's at least 6 feet beyond the NBA line. That's not just deep, that's Curry range. And just so you don't forget, she had been out for 20 days before this. No warm-up, no easing in, just straight fire. And with the Liberty daring to leave her open to start the second, it was a no-brainer. The streak wasn't done yet.
Start second in a row, and Clark stays red hot.
Even her practice shot after the foul didn't touch the rim. That's how locked in she was, sitting on 4 threes and 17 points while the rest of her team hadn't made a single field goal. Luckily, she was more than ready to carry the load.
Traffic. And then steps back with the three over Breanna Stewart.
This isn't a video game. Caitlin Clark just knocked down 5 straight threes in the first half, including 3 bombs in just 38 seconds. And with Lexi Hull catching fire too,
Hull left open momentarily and she nailed it.
the Fever were suddenly chasing a new franchise record for made threes. But Liberty's number 5, Natasha Cloud, wasn't having it. She pulled out the dirty playbook to knock Caitlin out of her rhythm.
And now the whistle is...
Unfortunately, this kind of physical targeting has become a theme in the WNBA, but luckily, not even that could stop Caitlin tonight.
calling Sharon. Clark trying to answer, and indeed she does.
And with all that shooting, you might forget, she's an elite passer too.
Floor. Oh, behind the back action. Hull. From the corner.
But just when you thought the pass was the highlight, she outdid herself again, drilling yet another 3 to close the half.
Caitlin Clark. Feeling the three.
This was hands down the best first half of her young WNBA career, single-handedly keeping the Fever in the game, shooting a ridiculous 66% from deep, and making sure the Liberty felt every bit of her presence. But there was one problem the Fever just couldn't shake: missing open layups.
Howard gets it to Clark. Another perfect pass to Hull.
Caitlin could have had a double-double by halftime, but her teammates kept fumbling the easiest shots. Luckily, Caitlin dug into her bag and started showing out on defense too.
Taken away by Clark. It's off of Stewart, so Indiana basketball.
Luckily, halfway through the third, the engine finally started to rev for the Fever. Her teammates began finding rhythm.
For some options, Hull spots up for 3 and hits it.
First, Hull knocked down a clutch 3. Then Aaliyah Boston went to work in the paint.
until last night. This run. Oh, that's a nice little fake by Boston.
And now, with defenders worried about the pass, Caitlin Clark flipped the script, attacking the basket with purpose.
Caitlin challenged Sabally and won it.
She was in a total flow state, calm, locked in, untouchable, and even with a defender draped all over her, she rose up and drilled her 7th 3 of the night.
Clark nails it. A 17-0 run.
This is why you buy a ticket, nights like this. And if you want to see Caitlin Clark live, grab your seats with code THEWENBYSHOW on SeatGeek for a nice little discount. Don't miss it. She was already sitting on a big 30, and there was still a quarter and a half to play. But guess who was right back on her tail?
Cloud and Clark have had some nice confrontations.
Caitlin got rewarded with a trip to the line, and Cloud, she got a seat on the bench. But even with the game settling down, Lexi Hull was out here going for the hat trick.
Kind of like a hockey line change. Off the inbounds.
Her 3rd missed layup of the night, and when I tell you how many assists Caitlin ended the night with, you'll understand just how sour this really was. Luckily, Lexi Hull redeemed herself midway through the 4th.
Clark. And then a perfect bounce pass with Hull working the baseline.
Caitlin made it look effortless, and when she started dribbling literal circles around the defense, you just knew this game was over.
Killing some more clock. And maybe the dagger. Kelsey Mitchell lighting it up here in the 4th quarter. And Indiana.
In the final 2 minutes, the Fever held their ground and secured the W. Caitlin Clark wrapped up the night with a monster stat line: 32 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And yeah, if just 2 more boards dropped her way and 1 teammate finished a wide open layup, we'd be talking about a 32-point triple-double. But maybe that much history in one night was already enough. She hit 7 threes, helped set a new franchise record, and reminded everyone exactly who she is. If you want to see her do it live, use code THEWENBYSHOW on SeatGeek for a nice little discount.